Creatinine spike. The 3 healthy snacks undermining your kidney goals. Are your kidney labs showing a sudden creatinine spike even though you've been eating what you thought were perfectly healthy foods? Maybe you've been choosing protein bars, nut mixes, or those trendy smoothies, believing they were helping, but your kidneys might be silently struggling. You're not alone. Many people are shocked when they discover that some of the foods marketed as healthy can actually put extra stress on their kidneys without them even realizing it. In this video, we're going to reveal 3 common snacks that may be secretly sabotaging your kidney health, and every claim is carefully fact-checked by trusted health researchers who study kidney function. We'll break down why these snacks can cause creatinine spikes and what safer alternatives you can choose instead. Most people are stunned when they see what's on this list, especially snack number 2. And here's the thing. By the end of this video, I'm going to share a powerful research-backed tip that can help you prevent these spikes, protect your kidneys naturally, and even support overall kidney repair. So stay with me, because what you learn here could completely change the way you snack and safeguard your health for years to come. What is creatinine and why spikes happen? Before we dive into the snacks, let's take a moment to understand creatinine, what it is and why it matters for your kidneys. Creatinine is a waste product your muscles produce as they use energy. Normally, your kidneys filter it out of your blood and send it out of your body in urine. But when your kidneys aren't working as efficiently as they should, creatinine levels can rise, and that's a warning sign that your kidneys may be under stress. High creatinine can mean your kidneys are struggling to filter waste, which, over time, can lead to more serious kidney problems. Here's an important point many people don't realize. Not all foods that look healthy are actually kidney-friendly. You might be eating snacks that seem harmless or even good for you, without knowing they could contribute to creatinine spikes. That's why it's so valuable to know which snacks to avoid. By being informed and making simple swaps, you can help protect your kidneys before any damage occurs and support your overall kidney health naturally. Number 1. Protein bars. Let's start with snack number 1, protein bars. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Protein bars? Aren't they supposed to be good for you? They're healthy, right? And on the surface, they absolutely seem healthy. You see them in every store, marketed for fitness enthusiasts, people trying to lose weight, or anyone wanting a quick, convenient snack. The packaging always screams things like high protein, energy boost, or muscle support. They look sleek, modern, and the labels make you feel like you're making the smart choice. But here's the thing, what looks healthy isn't always kidney-friendly. Protein bars can actually become a hidden danger for your kidneys, especially if you're already someone keeping an eye on your creatinine levels or kidney function. Let's talk about why. When your body digests protein, one of the byproducts it produces is creatinine. Normally, your kidneys filter this out efficiently. But if your kidneys are already under stress, even a little excess protein from a snack like a protein bar can put additional strain on them. Over time, this can cause your creatinine levels to spike, even if you're eating other healthy foods and following a balanced diet. Now, before you panic or feel like you have to throw away every protein bar in your house, let's break it down a bit further. Not all protein bars are created equal. Some contain extremely high levels of protein, sometimes 20, 25, or even 30 grams per bar, which is actually more than your body needs in one sitting. And while that might be fine for a bodybuilder or someone with completely healthy kidneys, for most seniors or anyone with vulnerable kidneys, it's far too much. Your kidneys have to work harder to process all that protein, and that extra workload can quietly raise creatinine. It's one of those things that sneaks up on you because the snack is marketed as healthy. You think, I'm doing something good for my body, but your kidneys might be silently struggling behind the scenes. And that's exactly why people get those unexpected lab results, a sudden creatinine spike, and they don't understand why. Here's another point to consider. Protein bars often contain other additives, like artificial sweeteners, preservatives, and even hidden forms of protein that can be more taxing on the kidneys than natural foods. For someone trying to maintain optimal kidney health, that combination can quietly add stress over time. So, what's the solution? How can you enjoy a convenient snack without risking your kidney health? First, consider lower protein alternatives. Instead of grabbing a bar with 25 grams of protein, think about natural snacks that provide a balance of nutrition without overwhelming your kidneys. For example, fresh fruits like berries are not only delicious and satisfying but also packed with antioxidants that actually support your kidneys. Or crisp vegetables like cucumber slices or carrot sticks can give you that satisfying crunch and a feeling of fullness without creating extra creatinine. And if you really love protein bars and want to keep them in your routine, there are some ways to make them safer. Look for bars that are specifically labeled as kidney-friendly or lower in protein, ideally with natural ingredients and minimal additives. The key is moderation, enjoying them occasionally rather than making them a daily staple. Your kidneys will thank you. Here's a practical tip that I recommend to everyone watching. Always check the nutrition label. Don't just go by the front of the package. Look at the total grams of protein per serving and ask yourself if that's appropriate for your body and your kidney health. Sometimes, just being aware of how much protein you're consuming in one sitting can make a huge difference in keeping creatinine levels stable. And here's a little encouragement for you. Making these small swaps doesn't mean giving up on taste or convenience. Fresh fruits, crunchy veggies, or a handful of unsalted nuts can be just as satisfying, and they come with the bonus of actually supporting your kidneys. Over time, these choices add up. You're not just avoiding a creatinine spike, you're actively helping your kidneys function better and protecting yourself from potential problems down the road. So, remember, snack number 1, protein bars. They seem healthy, but they can silently strain your kidneys and cause those mysterious creatinine spikes if you're not careful. Opt for natural, lower protein alternatives, check your labels, and always listen to your body. A little mindfulness with snacks can go a long way toward keeping your kidneys healthy and your lab results steady. Now that you understand protein bars, get ready, because snack number 2 is even more surprising. Most people are shocked when they see it. It's a common food that we all think is harmless, but it can quietly wreak havoc on your kidney health. Stick around, because after that, I'll show you a third snack and a powerful tip that could help prevent creatinine spikes naturally. Number 2. Packaged nut mixes. Alright, let's move on to snack number 2, packaged nut mixes. Now, when you hear nuts, what comes to mind? Most people think, oh, nuts are natural. They're good for my heart. They're healthy. And in many ways, that's true. Nuts have a lot of benefits. They're packed with healthy fats, fiber, and even a bit of protein. They're one of those snacks that feel wholesome, almost guilt-free, and they're so convenient. You can just grab a handful and go. But here's where the problem starts, especially when it comes to kidney health. While nuts are natural, they can be high in potassium and phosphorus, 2 minerals that our kidneys need to carefully balance. If your kidneys are already a little vulnerable or if you have borderline kidney function, eating too many nuts, especially in packaged mixes, can quietly cause problems. Let's break that down a bit. Potassium is essential for your body. It helps regulate your heartbeat, muscle function, and nerve signals. Phosphorus is important too. It helps build strong bones and teeth. But too much of either, when your kidneys aren't filtering efficiently, can lead to mineral imbalances. Over time, this can contribute to creatinine spikes or even more serious kidney stress. What makes packaged nut mixes tricky is that they often come pre-roasted, salted, and sometimes coated with sugar or flavorings. That means not only do you have to worry about potassium and phosphorus, but you also have to watch sodium intake, which can affect your blood pressure and overall kidney health. And because they're so easy to snack on, it's really easy to eat more than you intended. One handful turns into 2, then 3, without even realizing it. By the time you finish the bag, you may have consumed way more minerals than your kidneys can comfortably handle. Now, don't get me wrong, nuts themselves are not the enemy. They can absolutely be part of a healthy diet. The key is moderation and mindful selection. Think of it like this: your kidneys are like a small, hard-working team inside your body. They can handle a certain load, but when we overload them with minerals from seemingly healthy foods, it's like giving that team twice as much work without any extra help. Over time, they get tired, and that's when creatinine levels can start to climb. So, what's the practical takeaway here? First, if you love nuts, and I mean, who doesn't, they can still be enjoyed. But you want to choose unsalted, small portions, and ideally, avoid mixes with extra flavorings or coatings. A simple handful of plain almonds, walnuts, or cashews can satisfy your snack cravings without overloading your kidneys. Here's a little trick I recommend for seniors or anyone monitoring kidney health. Measure out your portion instead of eating straight from the bag. About a small handful, or 1 ounce, is plenty. Put them in a small bowl or container and enjoy slowly. This helps you keep track of how much you're eating and prevents accidental overconsumption. It might sound small, but those small changes add up significantly over time in protecting your kidneys. Another thing to consider is balance. Pairing a few nuts with fresh fruit or veggies can help you feel full and satisfied without relying solely on high-mineral snacks. For example, try a few almonds with slices of apple or a few walnuts with cucumber sticks. This way, you're not just avoiding extra potassium or phosphorus, you're also boosting your fiber intake and getting antioxidants that support overall kidney health. And here's something most people don't think about. The way packaged nut mixes are processed can sometimes increase phosphorus levels. Certain preservatives or flavorings can actually make it harder for your body to handle these minerals, putting a little extra stress on your kidneys. Again, it's subtle, and you might not notice it immediately, but over weeks and months, it can contribute to those unexplained creatinine spikes that can be so frustrating when your labs come back. The goal here isn't to scare you away from foods you enjoy. It's about awareness. When you know what's hidden in your snacks, you have the power to make smarter choices. By choosing smaller portions, unsalted nuts, and pairing them with kidney-friendly foods, you can still enjoy your snacks without worrying about harming your kidneys. And here's the motivational part. Every time you make a mindful choice, you're actively helping your kidneys function better. You're protecting yourself from potential creatinine spikes before they even happen. That's a powerful feeling, knowing that something as simple as how you snack can have a meaningful impact on your health. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency and awareness. So, to recap snack number 2, packaged nut mixes may seem healthy, natural, and heart-friendly, but they can be high in potassium and phosphorus, especially when salted or flavored, and they can quietly strain your kidneys if eaten in excess. The solution is simple: moderation, unsalted portions, and mindful pairing with fruits or veggies. By doing this, You satisfy your cravings, enjoy the benefits of nuts, and protect your kidneys at the same time. Most people are surprised when they hear that such a seemingly healthy snack could cause creatinine spikes. That's why this video is so important, because knowledge is power. Knowing which foods can silently affect your kidney health allows you to make small, practical changes that have a big impact over time. Now, get ready for snack number 3. This one is even trickier than the first two, and it's something most of us consume regularly without even thinking about it. Stick around, because after that, I'll share a powerful tip that can help protect your kidneys naturally and prevent those sudden creatinine spikes, and you definitely won't want to miss it. Number 3. Smoothies with added supplements. Alright, now let's talk about snack number 3, smoothies with added supplements. If you're anything like most people, smoothies feel like the ultimate healthy choice. They're colorful, refreshing, and packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and sometimes even what the label calls superfoods. You see them on social media, in health blogs, and at every cafe, promising everything from increased energy to glowing skin. It's easy to feel like you're doing something great for your body every time you sip one. But here's the truth that surprises a lot of people. Not all smoothies are created equal, and some can quietly raise your creatinine levels without you even realizing it. That's because many of these smoothies contain hidden ingredients, like high-protein powders, certain plant extracts, or concentrated superfood blends that can be taxing on your kidneys, especially if they're already vulnerable. Let's break it down. Protein powders in smoothies are one of the main culprits. Just like protein bars, too much protein in a single serving can increase the creatinine your kidneys need to filter. While protein is essential for your body, when it's concentrated in a powder and added to a smoothie, it can be more than your kidneys can comfortably handle in one sitting. Over time, this can contribute to creatinine spikes and put extra stress on your kidneys. And it's not just protein. Many plant-based supplements, green powders, and exotic superfood ingredients are marketed as natural and safe, but some of them contain compounds that can also elevate creatinine or minerals that your kidneys may struggle to filter efficiently. Ingredients like spirulina, chlorella, or certain concentrated fruit extracts sound healthy, but in excess or when paired with other protein sources, they can quietly overload your system. Now, I know what you're thinking. So, am I supposed to avoid smoothies entirely? Absolutely not. Smoothies can be incredibly healthy if you make them with the right ingredients. The trick is to be mindful about what's going into them and to focus on kidney-friendly, natural options. Think of it like giving your kidneys a gentle, supportive snack instead of a hidden workload. Here's a practical tip. DIY smoothies are the safest way to go. When you make your own, you control exactly what goes in. Use low-protein plant-based milks like almond milk, oat milk, or rice milk. Choose fruits that are gentle on the kidneys, like berries, apples, or pears. You can even sneak in some vegetables like cucumber or spinach for extra nutrients. They blend in smoothly and give you a boost of antioxidants without overloading your kidneys. Another important point: avoid adding multiple protein powders or exotic supplements unless your healthcare provider says it's safe. 1 or 2 natural ingredients is more than enough to get the benefits you want without putting extra stress on your kidneys. Remember, more isn't always better when it comes to kidney health. Moderation and awareness are key. And here's something many people don't realize. The way smoothies are prepared at cafes or bought pre-made often hide sugars, protein additives, and concentrated powders that can spike creatinine. You might be thinking you're making a healthy choice, but your kidneys might be working overtime to filter out all the extra components. This is especially important for seniors or anyone with borderline kidney function. A single cup might not seem like much, but over time, repeated consumption can add stress your kidneys don't need. So, how do we enjoy smoothies safely? Here's a simple formula: fruit plus low-protein plant milk plus optional small amounts of safe flavorings like a pinch of cinnamon or a few drops of vanilla extract. That's it. This keeps your smoothies delicious, nutrient-rich, and safe for your kidneys. You can even make a batch for the week, keep them in the fridge, and just grab one whenever you need a snack or a quick breakfast. And here's a motivational thought. Every time you make a mindful choice, like creating a kidney-friendly smoothie instead of buying a pre-made one, you're actively protecting your health. You're taking control of your kidney function, keeping your creatinine levels stable, and setting yourself up for better energy and well-being in the long run. These little daily habits are powerful. They add up over weeks and months to make a real difference. Another tip that I recommend to everyone watching: always check the ingredients. Even small additions can make a difference. Avoid high-protein powders, concentrated plant extracts, or anything you don't recognize. When in doubt, stick to whole fruits, simple vegetables, and a low-protein liquid base. It's not about making life complicated. It's about giving your kidneys the gentle care they need to keep you healthy. Here's something to keep in mind. Smoothies can be a true superfood for your kidneys when done right. Berries, for instance, are packed with antioxidants that fight inflammation and support kidney health. Apples contain compounds that help cleanse the system naturally. Even a touch of leafy greens adds vitamins without overwhelming your kidneys. By using these ingredients wisely, you turn your smoothie from a potential creatinine spike into a kidney-protecting powerhouse. So, to recap snack number 3, smoothies with added supplements may seem healthy, trendy, and full of energy-boosting claims, but the hidden protein powders and concentrated plant extracts can quietly elevate creatinine. The key is to make them yourself, use kidney-friendly fruits and vegetables, and low-protein plant-based liquids. Simple, mindful, and delicious. And here's the exciting part. When you combine these tips with the first 2 snacks we discussed, you're already taking huge steps toward protecting your kidneys and preventing unexplained creatinine spikes. Small swaps, small habits, but big impact. You're not just snacking, you're making choices that actively support your kidneys, your energy, and your overall health. Finally, remember this: knowledge is power. Knowing what's hiding in your snacks gives you the control to make better choices. You don't have to give up smoothies, you don't have to give up nuts, and you certainly don't have to give up protein bars. But being mindful, moderating, and choosing kidney-friendly options can make all the difference. Your kidneys will thank you for it in the lab results, in your energy levels, and in your well-being. The alternatives. Now that we've uncovered the top 3 healthy snacks that could be silently raising your creatinine, you might be wondering, what can I eat instead that's actually safe for my kidneys? Don't worry. The good news is there are plenty of delicious, kidney-friendly alternatives that still satisfy your cravings. Let's take a look at some simple swaps that protect your kidneys without sacrificing flavor. Snack 1. Apple slices with almond butter. Let's start with a simple, delicious snack: apple slices with almond butter. Now, apples are not only naturally sweet and refreshing, but they also contain antioxidants and fiber that support your overall kidney health. The crunch of a crisp apple combined with a small dollop of almond butter makes it satisfying without overloading your kidneys. Why this works for kidney health is simple. Apples are low in potassium compared to other fruits, so they're gentle on your kidneys, while the almond butter gives you a little protein and healthy fat to help you feel full. The key here is portion control. You don't need a whole apple smothered in a big scoop of almond butter. A few slices with about a teaspoon or so of almond butter is perfect. Here's a quick tip. Always check labels on almond butter. Some brands add extra sugar or salt, which can affect kidney function over time. Choosing a natural, unsalted option keeps this snack safe and delicious. And remember, it's all about variety and moderation. Pairing your apple slices with almond butter just once or twice a day, as part of a balanced routine, is much safer than reaching for high potassium or high-protein snacks that can spike creatinine. By making simple swaps like this, you're reducing stress on your kidneys without giving up flavor or enjoyment. Snack 2. Homemade Oat Bites. Next up, let's talk about homemade oat bites. These are perfect for seniors or anyone looking for a quick, satisfying snack that's easy on the kidneys. You can make them with rolled oats, a touch of honey, and some fresh fruit or a sprinkle of cinnamon. The result is a naturally sweet, chewy bite that gives you energy and nutrition without overwhelming your kidneys. Oats themselves are gentle on the kidneys and provide fiber, which supports digestion and overall health. Because you're making them at home, you control exactly what goes in, avoiding extra protein powders, sweeteners, or other additives that can elevate creatinine. Here's a quick tip. Stick to small, 1 to 2 bite-sized portions. It's tempting to pop a whole batch at once, but moderation is key to preventing excess mineral intake. Pairing your oat bites with a small serving of fresh fruit can also increase flavor, add antioxidants, and help you feel full longer. By making snacks like these at home, you take control of your nutrition, keep your kidneys happy, and still enjoy something sweet and satisfying. And the best part? You can customize them however you like while staying kidney-friendly. Cinnamon, nutmeg, or a few chopped berries are all safe, tasty options. Small, mindful swaps like this really add up over time to help maintain healthy creatinine levels. Snack 3. Cucumber and carrot sticks with hummus. Finally, let's talk about a classic, cucumber and carrot sticks with hummus. This one is simple, refreshing, and perfect for seniors looking for a crunchy, satisfying snack. Both cucumbers and carrots are low in potassium, naturally hydrating, and full of fiber. Pairing them with a small amount of hummus gives just enough healthy fat and flavor to make it truly enjoyable. Here's the beauty of this snack. It's versatile. You can cut the veggies into sticks, rounds, or even small bite-sized pieces, whatever makes them easiest to enjoy. And hummus? Just be mindful of the portion. About 1 to 2 tablespoons is perfect, giving you flavor and some protein without overloading your kidneys. Quick tip: always check the hummus label, especially store-bought versions. Some contain added sodium, which can affect blood pressure and kidney function. If possible, make a small batch at home with chickpeas, olive oil, and lemon juice. It's fresh, flavorful, and kidney-friendly. The key takeaway here is moderation and variety. By combining crunchy vegetables with a little hummus, you're creating a snack that's not only safe for your kidneys but also satisfying, colorful, and full of nutrients. Making these small swaps instead of high-potassium, high-protein snacks can significantly reduce creatinine spikes, all while keeping your taste buds happy.